Hi guys and welcome to my channel, welcome to this empties video. It's now been about 8 months since I've done an empties video, and the last empties video I have actually made was a yearly empties video. So I have accumulated loads of empties, in fact so many that I have two medium-sized baskets here that are basically overflowing, so I had to make this video now. We are now more than halfway through 2021, so it is about time for me to reconcile my empties and see what I have used up and also what has worked, what hasn't worked. Starting with the most exciting part, which is always makeup. I don't have very many makeup empties, but I still have a few. Two mascaras from Benefit. One is the Roller Lash, the other one is They Are Real. Both of these were really good mascaras, especially in the beginning when I just opened them. I was really, I wouldn't say impressed. I really liked the effect that the Roller Lash had on my eyelashes because it was a little bit different. It did clump up my lashes a tiny bit, but somehow it actually worked really well. This one is a really well-known and famous mascara. It's a staple in very many people's makeup bags. I know personally people who really love this mascara and have been using it for a long time. They're Real by Benefit. It's been around for a long time. I did like it, but it wasn't phenomenal. It was nothing that I would really consider repurchasing. In all honesty, I would not be repurchasing either one of them. They were both really good, but they were not good enough for me to really think about using them in the future. L'Oreal New Nude Magique CC Cream Anti-Dullness. This was in my project pan. It was an okay product. To be fair, I managed to get away with using CC creams instead of foundations because my skin has been so much better lately. I am always taking care of my skin, on my face at least. I'm not so good with my body. I have been able to just use a CC cream on an everyday basis. It worked perfectly fine, but I would not recommend this product. I don't think it is available anymore. I think it's been discontinued. It's just a little bit orange. Well, actually, it's basically just too orange for my skin tone. I've used it up because it was old and it's been hanging around my makeup collection for a number of years. But overall, I would definitely not be buying this again. An Inglot Powder. This is Inglot HD Pressed Powder 403 from their Freedom system. So there's no actual packaging. I just have the pan. I did enjoy this powder, but it just wasn't anything special enough, so I wouldn't be repurchasing. Dream Sun Bronzing Powder by Maybelline, I believe. A really hard pressed powder. It took me quite a while to actually use it up. I again wouldn't be buying it again. I've used up 3 lip products, which is quite an accomplishment in my case. I've just realized that the reason why I've used this one up is because I was shooting a video how many codes are in a lipstick. I think this is why I've used this up. This is I think by Rimmel, and this is the Moisture Renew lipstick in 180 Vintage Pink. I really didn't like the color. I looked like I was dead when I was applying this lipstick to my lips. I will link the video in the cards above and maybe in the description if I remember, if you wanted to know how many codes there are in a lipstick. But yeah, this lipstick is finished. Now, 2 actual legitimate empties, so products that I used up by using them on an everyday basis. One of them is the Estee Lauder Pure Color Candy Shimmer Long Lasting Lipstick. Yes, that's number 16. A lipstick I refer to as 90s pink because it's this pearly pink color. It was alright. I definitely wouldn't be buying again. Now, this is actually a really beautiful lipstick. This is by Bare Minerals. It's a mini. This is the Moxie in Live Large. It was a beautiful color. I really enjoyed this lipstick, except that it was always all over my teeth. But a beautiful color. I have a few of these, I think, in different shades, but similar shades actually. This shade would be absolutely perfect for autumn. I used it in kind of wintry months, which was alright as well. But really nice product. And actually stayed on the lips, apart from transferring onto my teeth. It really stayed on the lips. I would have it on my lips for hours and it wouldn't budge. It was still there. So yeah, if you're looking for a lipstick that is not necessarily long lasting, but basically just stays on for hours and hours, try Bare Minerals. I managed to use up 1 nail polish so far. This is by Sally Hansen, Luxe Lace 830. A really lovely top coat. I really enjoy top coats. If there is a nail polish I don't particularly like the shade of, I will usually just add a top coat on top and make it work somehow. I really like this product. I have another one of these, but in black, I believe. This is it for makeup, so there wasn't very many makeup empties, but I have loads of other empties, skincare in particular. I have managed to use up 6 Dermatica tretinoin products, so these are prescription only. Dermatica in the UK is an equivalent to, I believe, what's called Curology in the US. It's like an online service in terms of getting tretinoin prescription. Mine is with niacinamide and azelaic acid. In the past I had a mixture of tretinoin and hydroquinone for my hyperpigmentation. I don't think hydroquinone really helped all that much, to be honest. I am using this service primarily for tretinoin and that definitely works. Now in terms of other skincare empties in no particular order. Paula's Choice C15 Super Booster, 15% vitamin C with vitamin E plus ferulic acid. I have heard and read some pretty mixed opinions when it comes to vitamin C. I am using it just in case. I don't know if it works, if it doesn't, but if there is a chance that it does help my skin, then I will continue using it, although it is definitely not a cheap product. Basically, I just use like 3 drops in the morning. I use vitamin C in the morning only, so I literally use this as sometimes second, sometimes the third step in my skincare routine. It's a booster, so you're meant to kind of mix it up with other products, but I just literally put a drop on my forehead and on my cheeks, and that's how I use it. And I have actually purchased it, by the way, so I do have it currently in my beauty routine and I might continue repurchasing it. Depends. I mean, if I find something similar or something better, then I might try it, but overall it is something that I am currently using again. Again, vitamin C product. This is by Kiehl's. This is powerful strength line reducing and dark circle diminishing vitamin C eye serum. I don't think that I'm a huge fan of this product, but this is one of a very few products that I have found that contains ascorbic acid, and it is a serum for under eyes, and my under eye area is the area of my greatest concern because I do have some fine lines. It's just how my face works, you know. When my cheeks, when I'm smiling, when I'm talking, when my cheeks are lifted, it creates creases in my under eye area, so I take extra good care of this particular area. So although I am not a huge fan because it's a pretty thick texture, I just haven't found anything that could be used as a serum for under eyes with ascorbic acid. I am continuously looking for a product like that, but so far this has been literally the only one as far as I can recall. It's not cheap, but it's decently priced, so, and it lasts a pretty long time as well. So I am actually using this again in my skincare routine now. And the product that I just used up literally yesterday, and this is by Natura Bise, C plus C vitamin eye gel cream with ginseng, and this is with vitamin C. So this is again my morning under eye cream, and I love this product. It is very expensive. It's, I believe, around £50 for 15 mils. That's a lot. That's a lot of money for an eye cream, but it lasts absolutely ages. I think I've had this under eye cream for at least 6 months, if not longer. You literally need the tiniest drop and that's enough. So even though it is an expensive product, because it really is an expensive product, honestly I think it's better value for money than a lot of cheaper products. And again, I believe, I can't remember now, but I do believe that this contains ascorbic acid, and that's why I'm using it in my morning beauty routine. And again, I have a replacement for this product which I'm currently using, another booster by Paula's Choice. This is Peptide booster with amino acid complex. This is something that I use in the evening, and again I do have it in my beauty routine now, so I did purchase a replacement. There are again mixed reviews when it comes to peptides, whether they work, whether they do anything. I am really using all of those products, even though maybe there isn't as much research to support the claims that they have an impact on the skin, because in case there is enough research in the future and these claims can be proven, at least I've been doing the right thing all along. So again, not a cheap product admittedly, but I literally use like 3 drops in the evening. I don't know if it helps with anti-aging, but it doesn't really hurt my skin, so I'm willing to continue with this product for the time being, unless again there's something else that I find. Now this is a product that when I saw it in my empties I was like, oh god, I remember you. This is Dr. Seba Serum Repair Hyaluronic Acid 20 ml. This product is ridiculously overpriced in my opinion. This product is basically just hyaluronic acid. It costs, I can't remember how much, but it's definitely over £50 and it's only 20 ml. It lasted maybe a month and a half, so not very long, and honestly I didn't see any difference between using this and using the ordinary hyaluronic acid, which is I think less than £10. So I would definitely not be repurchasing this product and I do not recommend it. I don't feel that it is worth its price. In fact, I don't think it's worth half of its price. I kind of got it for free, that's why I used it. I would not have spent the amount they are asking for this product on it. I'm perfectly happy with just a cheap hyaluronic acid. It does pretty much exactly the same job that this does. Of course, in terms of long-term effects, maybe this would have done something extra, but overall I just want hyaluronic acid and I'm not gonna spend over 50 quid on 20 ml hyaluronic acid. Speaking of which, hyaluronic acid by the Inglot. Overall, I prefer the ordinary hyaluronic acid. It has a slightly thicker texture, which I personally prefer, but this was perfectly fine as well. I really do not like the bottles that the Inglot uses. I find it quite hard to get the amount of product that I want from the bottle, and that sort of discourages me from buying from the Inglot. There are some products that I would still choose to repurchase in the future, even though I don't like the container, but I overall just prefer the ordinary hyaluronic acid over this one, but this one is actually pretty good as well, and for the price you can't go wrong. Another the Inglot product, this is a Q10 something serum. I don't know because the writing has rubbed off completely. This is something that I would consider repurchasing. I just don't want to be buying this item separately because then I have to pay for delivery. So the next time I am buying from a retailer that also sells the Inglot, I'd be happy to add this to my cart. Q10 ingredient has been researched for quite some time now. I remember even when I was a teenager I was hearing about Q10 before I even cared about anti-aging, etc. I don't know how it works exactly, but apparently Q10, I think it's called coenzyme, does something to your skin, and there's really not that many other brands that have Q10 as a separate product. It is sometimes incorporated into the formula of some products, but I don't actually have it in my skincare routine right now, so I just need to remember to get it because I actually forgot about it. If I have a chance to shop for something else from a retailer that also sells this, then I will most likely purchase it. The Inglot Collagen Booster. Now I have no idea what the ingredients were. I just heard collagen booster and I was like yes, because collagen production is basically what helps your skin look firmer and of course younger and prevents wrinkles. I'm not gonna be buying this though. I honestly cannot recall what the ingredients were in this, but it really felt very similar to hyaluronic acid to me. It was worth a try. Did it do anything? I have no clue. I didn't use it long enough, but no, I'm not planning on buying it again. The ordinary 100 cold pressed virgin marula oil. I have mixed feelings when it comes to oils, to be quite honest with you. This one was actually really good in terms of layering. I would put it mostly as the last step or almost last step in my beauty routine, and it worked just fine. I'm currently using a different oil, I can't remember which one now, but that really doesn't agree with my other products. They basically ball up under this oil, so I find it really difficult to incorporate that oil into my skincare routine. I'm still trying and I will continue trying. I keep hearing that oils are good for the skin and there are some other anti-aging properties, anti-inflammatory properties as well that oils often have, so I do want to have like one oil in my skincare routine. It's just that it's a pain when I need to combine it with other products. Anyways, I'm not really gonna be buying this again. Maybe in the future, maybe, but for the time being there are also other oils I would like to try. This one was fine, but I don't really know whether it did anything to my skin, to be fair. Drunk Elephant Shabbat Complex Eye Serum. This was just a product that I really wanted to test, and I did, and it was fine. It worked well. I think it slightly irritated my under eye area, which is okay. I don't bother unless it's like a full-blown allergic reaction, which I never really have. It was okay. It lasted quite a while. The smell was kind of strange. It was very chemical. It was almost like something that I thought has expired. I even contacted Drunk Elephant about it. They said that whatever the smell their products have, that this is basically just their natural smell because they don't add fragrance. But yeah, it just smelled funny to me compared to some other products that I am using from Drunk Elephant. They don't really smell bad, whereas this really did. Am I gonna be buying it again? I won't be buying this again, I don't think. It just didn't really impress me, didn't wow me. Another under eye item. This is Honest Beauty Deep Hydration Eye Cream. I will not be buying this again. This seems like the most basic under eye cream, something that you can get from drugstore in my opinion. Did nothing amazing to my under eyes. It basically hydrated them a little bit, something that really any cheap under eye cream can do, so I'm not gonna be buying this again. And then MGC Derma Anti-Aging Day CBD BB Concealer Repair Cream. So this was an interesting product because it really was like a CC BB cream, which I did not actually expect. It worked fine in the morning, but towards the end of the tub I noticed that it became really thick. It was really difficult to distribute. It didn't feel as moisturizing. I would not be buying this again. I don't necessarily seek out products with CBD in them. I'm not even entirely sure what the claims are in terms of CBD in skincare. It was okay. It was fairly expensive. I literally just need a basic face cream in the morning, preferably with vitamin C, and that is not that. It's more of a CC cream, although a very light one. I'm not going to be buying this again. MGC Derma never really impressed me, to be quite honest. I've used a few of the products and they were just okay. Benefit Specialist Dream Screen SPF 45. This is the only SPF I've used up this year. I am nearly done with another one. I have been a lot better this year with applying sunscreen to begin with. In the past, I kind of struggled to really incorporate it into my skincare routine. Now, this was very liquidy, a very thin texture, so it worked fine. I did like applying it to my skin. It worked really well under makeup, which is always a huge bonus. But would I repurchase it? No, I would not. It's okay. It's good enough. Let's put it this way. It doesn't leave a white cast. It works well under makeup. It works well on top of other beauty products. But as I said, I'm always on the hunt for something slightly different unless I find something super amazing, and this was just not super amazing. A lip balm. This is by Fresh Sugar Coconut Hydrating Lip Balm. I use lip balms such as this in the evening. Before I go to bed, I literally just keep it on my bedstand, and this is like almost the last thing that I do when I go to sleep. This was surprisingly good. I normally use the Nuxe lip balm because I have chapped lips. They have always been very dry, so I am in this habit of using kind of like lip masks every single day. This I thought was gonna be mediocre lip balm, but actually it worked really well. I was very surprised. It smelled really nice. I really like coconut, but overall it was actually a really good lip balm. If I needed a lip balm, which I currently don't, I would consider buying it again, to be fair. Maybe in a different scent, but yeah, it was surprisingly good. I did not expect to like it. Not for that purpose. As a day lip balm, maybe. I'm less demanding when it comes to day lip balms, but I did not expect to like it as my kind of overnight lip balm. Face cleansers. Lately, I have been a lot more interested in cleansing balms rather than just standard makeup removers. And what I have done, I've tested using coconut oil as a makeup remover, and it worked brilliantly. It worked as a charm. It worked better than this thing, which is by Drunk Elephant. This is Slay Makeup Melting Butter Cleanser, and this was like £5. This was, I think, over £20. I can't quite remember. If I'm ever in need of a cleansing balm, I would definitely consider buying coconut oil. I've mentioned this already, so this is by Drunk Elephant. Did I like it? It was okay. It was okay. It didn't amaze me, it didn't wow me. It's one of the least favorite cleansing balms that I've had. I haven't had that many, but I would definitely not be buying this again. I have 2 travel sizes of the Pie Lightwork Rosehip Cleansing Oil. This is okay, but in my view it's just really not worth the money. These are actually quite pricey and they don't last a very long time. I still have another one in my bathroom now. I did not purchase these, I kind of got them for free, so that's how I came about them. In the past I had a cleansing oil from, I think, Elemis, and I really liked it. This is okay, but compared to cleansing balms, I did not like it as much. So I would not be repurchasing it, but as I said, I got it for free, so that's why I'm using it. I'm surprised to say that this is the only face wash that I've used up so far. This is by Clarence, Gentle Foaming Cleanser with Shea Butter, Dry or Sensitive Skin. This is what I use in the evening. So when it comes to my evening cleansing routine, I use a cleansing balm and then I follow up with something a little bit more soapy like this wash. This is of course because I wear makeup, so I need to make sure that I get all of the makeup off my face. In the evening, in the morning, you know, I use a little bit of a gentler cleanser because it's just remains of the evening skincare that are really on my face and maybe some dust that accumulated overnight. But in the evening I do use something a little bit more soapy. Maybe a little bit stripping, but it's okay. This one was really nice. I really enjoyed using it. I suppose right now my attitude is that I don't necessarily need fancy face cleansers, to be honest, and Clarence in terms of the price is a little bit more expensive than what I would necessarily be willing to pay at the moment. But it is good. It is definitely a nice cleanser, no fuss, quick to remove whatever you have left on your face, and it doesn't leave any film or any residue, so cleanses really well in my opinion. Would I repurchase it? Possibly. To be fair, I just am not fussy enough about cleansers to really think about buying the best one, the most amazing one, and this one was really good, but it's a cleanser. It's just a cleanser. I have 1 mini eyelash conditioner and 1 brow conditioner. They are both from Revitalash, so this one is the Revitabrow Advanced. Admittedly, it is a good eyebrow conditioner. It has definitely helped me with, well, growing out my eyebrows. I don't think that the effect is worth the money because this is a really expensive eyebrow conditioner. It's over £100 for 3 mils and it really doesn't last that long, to be quite honest. So I am currently using another one of these, but I think this might be actually the last time I'm purchasing this eyebrow conditioner. And the same goes for the Revitalash Advanced Eyelash Conditioner. This is just a mini. This is 0.75 milliliters. I've been using this conditioner for quite some time now, for actually I think over a year, and I really don't see the results that would make me want to spend the money that this costs on it. So I think that the one that I currently have, because I have another one full size, I think this will be probably the last one that I'm purchasing, that I have actually already purchased. I have a few hand creams. Hand creams to me are a staple, similarly to lip balms. For as long as I can remember, I had really dry hands. It has improved over time. I now don't probably need to apply my hand cream as much, probably because I actually apply my skincare twice a day, and even that conditions my hands a little bit. The hand creams I have are all from high-end brands. So 2 of them are from CO Bigelow and they are both in bergamot. I got them on sale. That's why I got them, because to be fair, when it comes to hand cream, I need it to be functional. I do not need it to be fancy. They smelled amazing, let's put it this way. This was like perfume, hand cream combined with perfume. You might not like it, and to be fair, for the purpose that I use hand creams, which is basically to nourish my hands, to moisturize, I didn't necessarily want something smelling so strongly, but the scent was really nice. You could probably literally get away without wearing a perfume when you're using these because they are very heavily fragranced and they do smell really luxurious. They do moisturize hands like any other cream, but overall it's the fragrance that is the feature that stands out. Would I buy it? I might, but it's not something that I absolutely feel like I must have, and I currently don't have any more of those creams in my beauty routine. Now these, on the other hand, these are minis by Cuddly, and I got these, was it in sale or was it before Christmas last year? Cuddly normally comes out with like those little trios of hand creams for Christmas every year. This was a real surprise to me that how much I like those hand creams. They were really nicely moisturizing. The fragrance was very faint, I would say. The smell was actually really nice as well. So they were really nice to use. On top of that, they are minis. So this is, how many mils is this? This is 30 mils. So it's perfect for a handbag. You don't really want to carry a lot in your handbag. I don't. I really enjoyed using these. They lasted quite a while actually, given the fact that they are just minis. And I think that I will be buying them again this Christmas. Hopefully Cuddly will again release the trios that they normally do during the Christmas time. So even though this is high-end hand cream, which I don't necessarily need, I genuinely just really enjoy this particular one. I have used up a surprising amount of face masks this year. Let's start with the sheet masks. One of them is by Origins. This is Flower Fusion Jasmine 1 sheet mask. So there was just one in this little package. It was nice, it was okay. I didn't really notice any particular effect on my skin. You don't often do when it comes to masks or even everyday products, so I'm not surprised there. I still have, I think, 2 similar ones that I want to use up by the end of the year. What I often do is with sheet masks, you would a lot of the time have quite a bit of the serum left in this little packet once you've used up the sheet mask. So what I normally do, I actually use it as a face serum. So I continue using this sheet mask without the actual sheet mask, just the serum, for as long as it lasts. That's what I did with this one. Now this really surprised me. This is by Chapman, Skinesis 3D Moisture Infusion. This is a really pricey face mask. I just looked it up and you need to spend, I think, about £50 for 4. And these are just one-use sheet masks. But this was lovely. It actually gave me like instant results, something I did not expect. I put this sheet mask on like you do. But when I removed it, my skin just looked different. It was so even, so plump. It just looked so different. So I was really amazed by this face mask. I did not think it was worth the money when I was, well, I kind of got it free, but I didn't think that a sheet mask is worth spending over £10. But now I've actually added a set of these to my wish list. So it is possible that I might actually purchase them in the future. This was one of those very few instances where I have applied something to my face and I saw results straight away. Similarly, like with the Origins sheet mask, there was still a lot of serum left. It is 25 mils. So after I used the actual sheet mask, I still had the serum left. I continued using it for about a week after. So actually it is an expensive sheet mask, but overall, if you use it to the last drop, it might not be much more expensive than a regular face serum that you would use. And honestly, I did see results with this. So as much as it pains me to think that I would have to spend £50 on 4 masks, I might actually do that because it was really good. It was really good. Kiehl's Algae Mask for dry and normal to dry skin types. I really wanted to use this up because it's a really old face mask. It was still perfectly fine. To be fair, I don't think I was using it properly. I don't know, I was struggling with how to use it because you need to remove it with warm water and a cloth. I did that and it did nothing for my face. This is something that I have noticed, that hydrating masks that you need to remove, they seem to be pretty useless in my opinion, and that goes for another one. This is a Bioderma Moisturizing Mask for sensitive dehydrated skin. So here's the thing when it comes to this mask. Again, I did not know how to use it, to be quite honest, because this is a hydrating mask. Now it says to apply it to your face and then just remove any leftovers with a cotton pad. This mask would leave kind of like a film on my skin, kind of a dry film really. I didn't really know whether I should apply it as the first step of my beauty routine or the last step like you would with a sleeping mask. So I don't think I was using this mask properly, because in the end I would actually remove it with a cloth, like damp cloth, just because I did not feel like I was able to apply my usual beauty products when I kind of could feel this mask still on my face, kind of being pretty dry. So I would not be buying this mask again for sure. In fact, I don't think I'll be buying any hydrating moisturizing masks unless they are sleeping masks, because they just don't seem to do anything, to be quite honest, and there could be a nuisance to use, like I feel this mask was to some extent. I did not use it as a sleeping mask. I did not try that option. I wish I did. Maybe it would have worked better, but as something that I would apply to my freshly cleansed skin, you know, try to apply other products on top, it just didn't work for me. Talking about sleeping masks, this has been my newfound favorite of the year. Not those two products, although they are both very, very good, and I would definitely consider repurchasing them in the future. But sleeping masks, when it comes to hydration, sleeping masks really help with my dry tretinoin treated skin. One of the masks that I've managed to use up this year was from, I think, Korean brand Etude House, and this is the Bubble Tea Sleeping Mask. I reviewed it on my channel quite a while back. It was, to be fair, expired, but it doesn't matter. I often use expired products and they work just as well as if they weren't expired, to be quite honest, so it doesn't really trouble me. This was really nice. It is a very nicely moisturizing but not greasy mask. I would apply it as a sleeping mask. As I said, it worked perfectly well. I did enjoy using it. I would highly recommend it. Would I repurchase it if I needed a sleeping mask? Yes, I would. The other one is a mask that I used in the past. This is actually a travel size. This is by Origins Drink Up Intensive Overnight Mask to Quench Skin's Thirst. I love this mask. In general, I really like Origins masks. At the moment, I don't think I have any left, to be fair, but I've had quite a few of them over the past few years and I pretty much liked all of them. This is really nice. This is really moisturizing. It is, I would say, quite heavily fragranced for a face mask. But overall, in terms of moisturizing as a sleeping mask, it's amazing. I love this mask. So if I ever need a sleeping mask in the future and there's nothing new that I would like to try, I would definitely consider buying this one. And it does have some really good reviews, so I know I'm not the only one who can vouch for this mask. It's just really, really good if you can get past the fragrance, because as I said, it's pretty heavily scented. I have used up 3 clay masks, sort of, and let's start with the one that I didn't like at all. And I'm not even sure if I know the brand. Is this Good Things? Is that the brand? This is what the mask looks like. So it says Good Things Manuka Honey Radiance Face Mask, brighten and refresh with white clay and beeswax. I did not like this mask because when it became dry, it would flake off. I was once wearing this mask on my face, waiting for it to become dry so I can remove it, and I was actually eating something, and all of a sudden I see all of those flakes on my top, like white flakes. I'm like, what is this? I don't even know. I'm thinking, is this what I'm eating that is flaking? And then it occurred to me that this was basically this mask. So no, I did not like it and I would not repurchase it. L'Oreal Pure Clay Glow Mask. I did like this mask actually. It's a drugstore brand, so it is a little bit cheaper than some of the other masks that I've been using and I'm currently using, but it's actually really nice basic clay mask. I in general use clay masks to purify, to cleanse my skin. They are really good at preventing or treating acne. So I did use this mask with pleasure, to be quite honest. I could not say that about the charcoal mask from this range. This one was perfectly fine. It was really nice to use. It smelled okay. It smells really fresh. And when it became dry on my face, it didn't feel very stiff, which was the problem with some other masks that I've used in the past from L'Oreal. Would I repurchase it? It's quite hard to say because there are other products that I could probably try instead of this one, but I would consider it. It's worth buying in my opinion. And the last clay mask that I have is by Origins, and this is Original Skin Retexturizing Mask with Rose Clay. This is again a sample, well not a sample, a travel size 30 mils. I really like this mask. I would definitely consider buying it again if I needed a clay mask. I think it is comparable to other clay masks, but this one was just really nice texture, easy to remove. I would say that this is more of a, as I said, antibacterial cleansing mask. Retexturizing, I can't really comment on that. I've not noticed anything, but yes, I definitely like this mask. Origins, as I said, is one of my favorite mask brands, so I will probably buy some masks from them in the future. Right now I just don't really need any, that's all. Now moving on to the body products. I am very much surprised that I've used up only one body moisturizer. This is by Ameliorate Transforming Body Lotion. I love this product. I don't know how many other products similar to this are out there, but this was the very first that I've ever tried. I never really knew that something like this exists. So this is basically a moisturizer with alpha hydroxy acid, AHA, so that is meant to exfoliate your skin. I can definitely feel it when I apply it. It does cause me a little bit of irritation, but it's fine. I can live with it. My skin is incredibly smooth right now. Apparently it also works on keratosis pilaris. I do have a little bit of it on, strangely enough, my calf. I've not noticed much of an improvement in that area, but to be fair, I don't actually use it every single day. I do use it whenever I remember. I would say probably about every other day. I do have another one of these in my bathroom, or a similar one. I think they have a few with AHAs. I absolutely love it. I think that I will probably continue repurchasing this product in the foreseeable future. If I find something equally good or better, then yes, of course, I'm happy to try it, but for the time being, I am really happy with this product and I will continue using it. I have used up a body wash. This is by Chorus and this is the Fig body wash. I did like it. I did like the scent of it. Very, I would say, unusual scent. Well, it's meant to smell like the fig. It's fine. It foams fine. It works fine. Honestly, not much to say about a body wash. I do have a few more from Chorus and I really like the brand, so I'll continue using those in the foreseeable future. I have a few minis as well. This is by L'Occitane. This is the Verbena shower gel. I did not really like this product as far as I remember. I don't think it foamed very much. I think I used quite a bit to be able to wash, which is not usually the case with normal body washes. Honestly, it's been a while since I've used it up, so I can't quite remember, but I don't think I liked it, so we'll see. I do want to try some shower gels from L'Occitane, but this just didn't seem to foam very much, and that was my concern. I have 3 minis from, I think the brand is called Plant Apothecary, and these are Start Happy body washes. I have 2 in geranium and peppermint and 1 in eucalyptus and bergamot. I didn't care for them, to be quite honest. I think they're like a natural body brand or something like that. I would not be buying them in full size. I've used them up because I had them, but other than that, don't even remember anything about them, to be fair. And the last product from what I would consider a body range is by Aesop. This is Resurrection Aromatic Hand Wash. It's a beautiful bottle. That's all I can say. It's a fairly expensive hand wash. It does last for quite some time, admittedly. It's a pretty big bottle as well, so you have 500 mils just for your hands. It smells really nice, but let's face it, it's the bottle that is the deal breaker. It just looks really pretty on your sink. I have another one of these, not this scent, there is another one, I can't remember what it's called. I am perfectly happy with it. Would I repurchase in the future? Yes, possibly, just because it looks so nice. but overall it's just a hand wash. It's just a hand wash. It doesn't really do anything else but washes your hands. And last but not least, hair care products. I have a few. I have long hair, as you can see, difficult hair, frizzy hair, dry hair, so I do use probably a little bit more product than people who have perfectly healthy, shiny hair. I'm pretty surprised to say that so far I've used up only one shampoo this year, and this is by Virtue. This is the Recovery Shampoo. I was really disappointed with this shampoo, to be quite honest. First, it is quite expensive. It was £36 for only 240 ml. And I have a lot of hair, although I don't wash it very frequently. It was very liquidy. That was my concern. It just didn't really feel like a normal shampoo. It was okay in terms of like nourishing, moisturizing perhaps. It was okay. It wasn't amazing, but overall no, I would not be buying this shampoo again. It's just not worth the price in my opinion. If maybe it was half the price, then maybe. Other than that, not so much. The remaining products are basically masks and treatments. So the only mask from all of the ones that I've used up this year that I would actually recommend is actually the cheapest one of them. And this is by L'Oreal. I don't know what it's called. Liss Unlimited? Is this the name? Smoothing mask for rebellious hair. I literally got it at TK Maxx. I can't remember how much it was, but it was definitely not expensive and it worked really well. I don't always get along very well with L'Oreal professional products. I don't really see any benefits a lot of the time, but with this mask I do remember really liking it. It's a big container, so it's great for hair like mine, long and a lot of it. That is something that I would consider repurchasing because this is literally the only L'Oreal professional mask that I've ever used, as far as I recall, where I did actually see some results. Now on to disappointing products, and these are from Davines. I'm really disappointed, to be quite honest, because this is such a, at this point I suppose, famous brand and people praise it and praise the products that I have used up, and yet I noticed absolutely no difference, no results. So the first one is Natural Tech Nourishing Hair Building Pack. I honestly can't even say much about it. I don't even remember if it did anything. I don't recall noticing any difference in my hair. And again, Davines is not the cheapest brand, so that's a disappointment, unfortunately. The other one is, I don't know how to pronounce it, oil conditioner with Roku oil, and this is Absolute Beautifying Conditioner. Again, no difference comparing to literally like L'Oreal Professional from TK Maxx, which was fraction of the cost of these two. And the last one is the one that I don't know if I've even used it correctly. So this is Oil All-in-One Milk. This is a travel size, 50 ml. Again, no difference. I did not notice anything when I applied it to my hair. So I will definitely not be buying any of those products in the future from Davines. There are some recommendations that I've received from friends about some other products, so I might try these, but I've now used up 3 products from them and I didn't like any of them. So my hopes towards this brand are not great. Another product is from Origins, and this is their Ocean, what is this? This is like a hair mask. Restorative Hair Treatment Plus for damaged hair. This is really small. It was pretty expensive as far as I remember. Now this range has been discontinued by Origins, so you can't really get it anymore. It was basically kind of like oil, solid oil. You would melt it in your hands and you would apply it to your hair and then you would rinse it. Did I notice a difference with this? I remember there was a product that I did like from this range and I can't quite recall what it was. Maybe it was this one. But I am using something else now from the same range. It's the last product that I have from this range, and that I actually really like, and it's a spray. I can't remember what I thought about this, to be fair, but it was an oil, so I suppose it did have some benefits. I just didn't notice enough to really say that I either loved it or hated it. Another product, this is from Bumble and Bumble. This is BB Grooming Cream. It's a sample. Don't remember this doing anything for my hair, to be quite honest. And the last product that I have in this empties is the Way hair oil, a sample size. Didn't care for it, just a hair oil. I don't really find hair oils particularly useful, to be fair, so I will not be buying this hair oil. I can get something really cheap from drugstore and it will do probably the same thing. I use it literally just on my ends, on the ends of my hair, just an oil, nothing special. And this is it, guys. So it's been a really long video and I've had a lot of stuff to talk about, and these are basically empties from the last 6-7 months only. We still have another half of the year, so I suspect that this will basically double by the end of the year. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you found this video enjoyable. If you did, please make sure to subscribe and to like and comment down below, and hopefully I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.